Hello kids, I'm happy to meet you all once more. Children, now I'm going to show you a few set of pictures and you have to identify what is common for all of them. Shall we get started? Here we go. We have a picture of a kurti. Observe the design on the kurti carefully. Now we have a peacock feather. A set of numbers. Observe the numbers carefully. A beautiful necklace which is made up of red and blue stones. Now let me put all these pictures together for you. So we have a kurti, peacock feather, a necklace and a set of numbers. What is common for all these things? Think. I am going to give you a few seconds of time. Now, if the word patterns is on your mind, yes, you are correct. Patterns means something that repeats. Patterns are all around us. Patterns are on the bodies of animals. Patterns can be seen in leaves. Patterns can be seen in the rings of a tree. Patterns can be seen in flowers. Patterns can be seen even in music. Isn't it true that patterns beautify all the things? Patterns make our houses also beautiful. The floor and wall patterns in our houses makes the house look beautiful. Yes, that's the topic for today. We are going to study about floor and wall patterns. Now, let's have a look at few floor patterns. Aren't they beautiful? Floor patterns can be made using tiles. Now, let's watch few wall patterns. Wall patterns can be made using tiles or wallpaper. Children, if I ask you, what are the materials required to build a house or any building? You might say bricks, cement, sand, water and so on. Do you know, using bricks also we can make beautiful brick patterns? Yes, by arranging bricks in a particular manner, we can make brick patterns. Come, let's have a look at few brick patterns. Now, I am going to share an amazing fact with you. There is a mosque called as Katra Mosque in Kolkata, West Bengal. This mosque, having the tomb of Murshid Quli Khan, has about 2000 beautiful brick patterns. Not only this, there is a school called as Jagrati School in Murshidabad, West Bengal. This school has also got lot of brick patterns. Now I am going to show you few brick patterns from this school. Here are about 11 brick patterns from the Jagrati school. Have a look at them. Which among these did you like the most? Children, not only the buildings of this present age, the buildings of the olden days also had lot of patterns on them. While visiting monuments and palaces, you might have come across few patterns like these. This is from the Paiga tombs in Hyderabad. This is from Fatehpur Sikri. This is from the Humayun's tomb in Delhi. Children, you might have noticed something common for all these patterns. You might have seen that using small holes, few designs were created to make patterns. These patterns are called as jali patterns. Jali means net. A jali is essentially a perforated screen, meaning holes are carved on a screen. In olden days, it was carved on a stone. Now, let's look at few uses of jali. Jalis are used to filter out harsh sunlight and it lets in only the required amount of natural sunlight. They also provide good ventilation. Jalis were not only used in the olden days, but now also we make use of jali patterns. You might have seen jali patterns in partition screens, or you might have seen them in your puja room also. Some have jali patterns on the ceilings of their houses. Some have jali patterns in their wall panels, whereas some have jali patterns on the furniture. Now I am going to check if you are a good observant. Have you seen jali pattern in our school? If you have not seen, the next time you visit our school, do see where do we have jali patterns in our school. Let's move on and learn about one more pattern. Take a look at this red arrow mark. Watch carefully the patterns shown by this red arrow mark. These are called as Jaroka patterns. A Jaroka is a type of overhanging enclosed balcony used in the architecture of Rajasthan. You can recognize it by its arch shape. Coming to the uses of Jaroka patterns, more or less they have the same uses as the Jali patterns. But do you know, in the olden days, the royal women, that is the princesses and the queens, were not allowed to come outside. So they used to stand near these Jarokas and enjoy the beautiful scenery outside. Now kids, I have two tasks for you. As we have learned, patterns are all around us. So I want you to count all the patterns that are in your house. It might be on the wall or floor or even on your dress, but I want you to count all of that. The next task is, I am planning to redesign my house, so I need your help. Why don't you create few floor and wall pattern designs for me? Children, before the end of this video, let me share a mind-blowing fact with you all. Nature has a beautiful way to depict patterns. If you see most of the flowers around us, they will have 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21 or 34 petals. These numbers are part of Fibonacci series. Fibonacci was an Italian mathematician and he invented the Fibonacci series of numbers. It is a series of numbers in which each number is the sum of the previous two numbers. The simplest of the Fibonacci series is given here. It starts from 0 and 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 5 is 8, and 5 plus 8 is? Yes, 13 is the next number in this series, followed by 21, 34, 55 and so on. Now kids, I have two more tasks for you. As I said, most of the flowers around us will have 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 and so on petals. Now, I would want you to observe the flowers around you and list the name of flowers which have 5 petals. Also, the next time you come across a daisy or sunflower, count the number of petals in them. You might be surprised by the result. Thank you kids for watching this video. Till we meet again next time, stay safe, stay healthy and happy learning.